What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a review and first impressions of the Nike Phantom GX. Now, I finally got my pair in the mail the other day. It did take quite a while, just because these models like the Phantom GX have been selling out pretty quickly. And so I ordered these a month ago, I believe, and they finally came in. So this is the box it comes in, standard Nike box. Right there, size 9, 10.5 women's. Yeah, standard Nike box. And then first we'll have string bag, which is white string bag. It says Phantom, and then on the other side it does say Phantom GX. Nice string bag, neon yellow, like the strings right here. Now we have the boots themselves, and then here we have it, Nike Phantom GX. I did get this multicolor colorway, which I think looks pretty sick because look at that multicolor in the exposed knitted area right there and around the heel. And I think it just looks super nice. And they have this gray grip knit right here, which is pretty cool. I feel like you don't really see, gray all that much in soccer cleats. But let's take out the other boot. Here's the other boot. Alright, so here we have it, the Nike Phantom GX. Now look-wise, I think this boot looks really nice. I really like this pattern that they have here, like a thumbprint pattern. It looks pretty nice. And in this colorway, in my opinion, is just one of the better colorways. I think it's more out there, more unique. You have this knitted pattern right here, which I'm pretty sure it's random. I don't think it's the same. Yeah, you see, it's not the same in every boot. So it's kind of cool because every knitted pattern will be kind of unique. And they're gonna have different shades of color. So as you guys can see, this one's more of a pink, and this is more like a yellow, more multicolor, and then the outside. Yeah, so this is a pretty cool colorway. I knew I wanted this colorway when I first saw leaks of them, so I kind of waited for them to come out, and I'm glad I did. And here we have the Soleplate, which is black that fades into white. Overall, I like this colorway. I like the hints of different colors right here, and the blue with the pink and neon, and then neon yellow swoosh. Same on the other boot. Let's see on the back. And on the back you have the Phantom GX logo and the Nike logo in neon yellow. So overall, I really like this colorway. Also, one thing that kind of surprised me that I didn't know about was this pattern right here. It is a reflective material. Now moving on to the boot itself, I feel like this boot is really hyped up, and for good reasons, just because Nike introduced this new technology called grip knit. And we kind of saw the first variation of grip knit with the Nike Flyknit Ultra, which is this boot right here. And this boot kind of had exposed Flyknit, and it kind of gave a good amount of grip to it. It was more like a rough sandpaper grip in my opinion, and I thought it was a pretty cool technology that they should have implemented in other cleats. And I guess they took them long to implement it in a soccer cleat because they wanted to perfect it. Apparently this doesn't really last long, and so they wanted to find a way to make it last long inside a soccer cleat. So I guess they finally did it, and now we have the Nike Phantom GX right here. And the grip knit here, everything that you see in gray, so from here to here to all the way here, it is all grippy. And this grip is kind of different from the Flyknit Ultra. It's not really a rough sandpaper type of grip. It's more like a actual silicone type of grip. So you do feel a grip when you running your fingers across, and it does feel pretty grippy. It's not overly sticky like rubber elements from a Predator, but it will provide, I feel like it will provide a lot of grip on the ball. I'm very curious to try it out and see how it feels on the ball. I haven't tried these on the field yet. I just got these and I'm just unboxing them. I have tried them on feet, and we'll talk about that later in a bit. And now the upper itself, it's a Flyknit upper, with this grip knit on top, and it's super soft, super pliable, as you guys can see. I imagine it will get even softer as you play with them. And the upper itself, I feel like it's not overly thin and it's not overly padded. I feel like it's good in between. So compared to a leather boot like the Tiempo, and compared to the Vapor 15, it's a good in between spot. So it's not overly thin, not overly thick, which I think it's a nice common ground for those that want something in the middle between those two boots. You still have Flyknit here in the tongue, which is what we are used to seeing, and you also get this flap here, so you can't really get to the bottom of these laces because they're pretty deep. But to be honest, it doesn't really bother me. You don't really feel it that much. It kind of feels seamless. But the only annoying thing is that I kind of wanted to change the laces to these, but I don't think I'll be able to, because they're so like, there isn't really much space for my fingers to get in. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Now the Soleplate is brand new. Well, kind of brand new. I feel like I've seen like this layout and these like ridges from like the Hypervenom 3. So the forefoot of this boot is super flexible, which I kind of really like. And here you have Chronicle studs. You have some chevron studs here. And you have like these small triangle studs. These are a bit smaller than the Vapor, so I feel like they'll still dig in and give you a good amount of bite. And you'll be able to move around freely with these Chronicle studs and still have a lot of bite with like these studs in the forefoot. So overall, I feel like the stud pattern will be really good. I feel like I won't really have any problems with these. And as I said before, I have tried these on and I went for my usual size 9 and the boot fits perfectly. I didn't really have any problems. So if you guys, want to get these, I would just go true to size. And then I'll quickly talk about the fit, even though like the fit will change after I wear them. But from right out of the box, they actually fit really, really nicely. I do have a slightly wider foot and I was able to fit in these pretty comfortably. And also something that they did talk about a lot is the heel area. And here you have a lot of, padding back here, very soft, and it's super comfortable on feet. And also they did something with the heel counter where they like eliminated the heel counter in the back piece right here. So as you guys can see, it's very, very flexible. So I feel like you won't have any like pressure points here in the back heel. Like the heel counter does still come up to the sides. And there still is a small internal heel counter that comes up a bit more. So it just grabs your heel very nicely. But here you have like a free sensation of not like pinching like your back heel here. So as you guys can see, I could fold this like with no problem. So I feel like that will just, be more comfortable for some people. And I think that's everything that I did want to talk about in this video. We talked about the upper, the sole plate, the fit, the feel, the sizing, like in terms of first impressions. I will have like a full review on these maybe like in 2 to 3 weeks. I just want to make sure I get enough, playtime in these, make sure they break in. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on these cleats, make sure to leave them in the comments. I will be looking, I will be answering. If you did enjoy this review, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe. We did hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.